In this lecture, we are going to work on static structure of our reset password. Here I will be sending the email. I will come here, click on this. Recently, I have sent this email. Now I'm just going to click on this link. So here, in this way, my form has to be displayed. As soon as I click on the link, this form has to be displayed. So I will come to my project. I will click on this. I will click on sign in here. And now I'm just going to click on reset here. I will be passing this hanamteaching@gmail.com. Click on send. Email is successfully sent. I will come to my email ID. Now you can see I am having this email. Now if I click on this, nothing will be rendered. So as soon as I click on this link, in this way, I have to display my form. I will be closing all the files, and inside this user folder, I will be creating one file. Let me scroll up. I will give the file name as resetpassword.jsx. Here I will be writing RFCE, and inside this I will write hello. Now this route I have to define in app.jsx. Let me come here, and inside app.jsx I'm just going to define the route. Remove this entire thing. What I have to pass? I have to pass /reset, and this will be dynamic value. So for that I will be passing parameter. I will write here reset slash colon token. And what component I have to render? I have to render reset password.jsx. If the user is not logged in, then also they can access this route. And if the token is not present, we will simply have token is invalid. Save this. Now come to this file. Below this, I'm just going to import the style sheet. Import. From this user styles, I will access form.css, and I will open update password, and from here I will copy this complete div container, copy along with page title. I will copy, remove this. Here I will be passing fragments, and inside this I'm just going to paste. Now accordingly I'm just going to modify this entire content. Scroll up. Inside this title I will be passing reset password. Then here I will give the classes form container. Then this will be form content, and here on submit I will be passing reset password submit. Now copy this function, and above this I'm just going to create this function, and here I will be passing e.prevent default. Then scroll down, and here I will be passing reset password. Then below that I have created input field. Type will be password. Name I will be passing password. Okay, better. Let me remove this. Better. Let me remove this. So here type will be password. Name I will be passing password. Placeholder I will simply write here enter your password. For more readability, I will write enter your new password. Okay, then we are having value. I will be creating state variable. For that, I will be passing password, and setter function, I will pass set password. And here I do not have to change anything because I will be creating same state variables. Then next here, I will be passing reset password. Multiple times we have created the state and we have made as control element. So that is the reason I have just kept this entire code. Now come to update password. Copy these two states, and above this I'm just going to paste. Here I will be passing password, and for this I will write set password. Remove last letter, hit enter, use state will be imported. And also we are using page title, hit enter, page title will be imported. Now come to project. This is our project. Now successfully I am able to render this form. So this was the link which we have generated 6 minutes ago. Again I will click on this. You can see As soon as I click, now I am able to render this form. But whatever data I type, I just have to access the values. So as soon as I submit the form, I will be creating one variable. Now I will be showing you another way of passing the data while dispatching the action. Previously, we have created form data instance and accordingly we have set the form. But now I will be creating one variable data. Inside this, I will be passing object of options. Here I will pass password field and for this I'm just going to assign this value. Below this I will write confirm password and for this I'm just going to assign confirm password. But in ES6 for both keys and values, if we are having same data, then only once we are going to pass. Below this I'm just going to log data. Now save this, come here, inspect this. I will type something. Click on reset. Now this is my password and this is my confirm password. So successfully inside one object, we are able to access this data. And this token also we will be passing in the API. So here below this, I will be creating one variable. Before that, let me just write here log. And inside this, I'm just going to display this use params hook. Save this and this hook will be imported from React Router DOM. So inside this you can see I am having one object for which I am having token property and whatever token I am having, I am able to access that complete value. And from where I am getting this token property, inside this app.jsx we have passed token. That is the reason we will have token here. Now what I will do, directly from this use params, I'm just going to destructure token. Remove this. Here I will be writing const and I'm just going to destructure token from this use params.